Afternoon, everyone. Do you know that every year in France, about 400,000 tons of nitrates are discharged directly into the environment? This is causing huge problem of eutrophisation and loss of our biodiversity. This is in order to preserve our water resources. Azuvia is developing new and more ecological water treatment. Because even if we live on what we call the blue planet, we only have 0.7% of the world water which is fresh. And about 80% of all the wastewater is still discharged to the environment without even being treated. That's why Azuvia's technology has developed a new ecological one based on three main processes. The first one is hydroponics, which is a soilless cultures which allow us to cultivate plants into a vertical way, so which will help us to gain a huge amount of space. The second one is phytoremediation, or the use of plants, specific plants, which can absorb and degrade different kind of pollutant. The last one is the control environment, mainly a greenhouse, which allows us to optimize the growing condition of our plant and bacteria in order to have a better efficiency in our depollution systems. We are using this technology on two market segments. The first one, and the one with the more impact and ecological impact, is the depollution of liquid effluent for the industry. We have a specific efficiency on organic matter. That's why we are focusing on the agri-food industry. We also have developed our first product, which is already commercialized, on the swimming pool market, which is the Azuvia's filtering greenhouse. It's the first product that can transform any chemical pool treated with chemical into natural one in less than a week. And this product is a plug-and-play product. So we will plug our system directly into our existing pipe, on the existing pipe. The water will come from the swimming pool and arrive at the top of the system, follow the different stage, passing through the root of our system, being treated, and go back to the system. We also have developed a second product, the Hydro Epure system, which is specialized for the depollution of agri-food industry and specifically organic matter. We have a large panel of polluant that we can also degrade, but we are now focusing on the organic matter. This product is specifically made in order to treat specific cubic meter of water depending on the type of industries. That's why we have two different segments in this agri-food industry. For the biggest project, we will have a tailor-made product, but we also have an industrializable system that can be treated and can be sold to a small-scale operation depending on the volume and the cubic meter of water effluent to treat. On the swimming pool market, we already commercialized our system and have a range of products coming from 8,000 euros to 33,000 euros, depending on the volume of the piscine to treat and also of the different options that you can get with this system. As you can see, and surprisingly, the French market of the swimming pool is quite important. We are the second worldwide and the first in Europe, with more than 2.7 billion euros in 2020. On the agri-food industry, we have selected two different segments, which is the composting market, or the bio-waste management, which is more than 10 billion US dollar, and also the European wine production, so in France, Italy, and Spain. Because with these three countries, we produce more than 50% of the total wine consumed every year around the world. We have, of course, different competitors on our market, mainly in physical-chemical treatment, on biological soil also, but we are really innovative because we are the only system which is above ground using plant. We have a specific landscape integration, which is really an advantage for the industrial and the particular. We are more compact than almost every different competitor, and we can also remove our solution really easily. In order to get access to this market, for the natural swimming pool, we are already in touch with different and important existing networks which want to sell our solution, but we need some reference. That's why for the first years, we are constituting some references in B2C, installing by yourself. For the industrial depollution, we have begun two industrial proof of concept which are co-financed by the industrial. mainly by the RISPO, which is an association composed of more than 300 composting plants, which can all have our solution, and also the group Pere, which is more than 190 million euros of turnover, and which are already ready to sell our product to the network. As you can see, in order to achieve this project, we are a team of 4 co-founders, all complementary, with Tristan Baudouin, Jean-Rémy Lou, Olivier Lucas, and myself. And we have been joined by Rémi Sauvé, a PhD, and have a CFO at part-time, Jean-Louis Rollet. Since we are really young, we needed some advice, so we constituted an advisory board made of senior experts in different fields. In order of the financial forecast, we, in 2021, have begun the commercialization of the greenhouse and have already sold 4 greenhouses since the beginning of the years. We also have the 2 co-development, co-financed by the industrial, and we will have a break-even in 2023, and we are forecasting a turnover of 45 million by 2030. We have created the company in 1990 and developed our 2 first proof of concept during our study, which allow us to submit our first patent, and in 2021 to begin the commercialization of our product. We also find the 2 proof of concept with the industrial, and we will launch our commercialization of the industry in 2022. We are looking for a seed funding tool of about 500,000 euros with a valorization pre-money of 2.5 million euros and closing in September 2022. This will be needed for the development of the solution of the agri-food industry, staffing, commercial development, and also the development of our franchise network for the greenhouse. Thank you for your attention.